So today we're going to go over how to fix an irrigation leak and how to spot an irrigation leak. So you might see we've got one pretty clearly right here because we're here when the water's running, but you might not be. So a couple things to look out for if you're trying to spot an irrigation leak. You might see water in the pathways, you might see water in your plot where you don't expect it, and you might see water getting up onto your plants, getting sprayed onto the leaves, the flowers, the fruits. So once you've identified a leak, either because you were here when the irrigation was running or because you spotted it otherwise, and you were able to find that crack in the pipe, what you're gonna do is first and foremost, if the water's running, we're gonna turn it off at the valve so we don't cause a big spray.
Quick pause. You can use the valves at the head of your plot to control water. To turn the water off, just turn the handle so that it's perpendicular or at a right angle to the irrigation line like this. To turn the water on, switch the handle so it runs completely in line or parallel with the pipe. Some gardens instead have PVC with a blue valve, but perpendicular is still off and in line with the pipe is still on. Back to Sammy to fix our irrigation leak.
Then, without losing track of where we had our leak, we're gonna cut around the leak, making sure that we cut it out entirely, and making sure that we don't cut across one of our drippers. We need to have at least 1/2 inch to 1 inch in between the dripper and the cut point, otherwise our barbed coupler won't go on properly. So now, with our coupler, with the collars fully tightened, we'll put this on one side and then onto the other, and then, well, as much as you can, holding the tubing so that it doesn't get pushed off. We'll tighten the couplers or loosen them, depending on your perspective, on both sides. And then to test and make sure, give it a good tug. And if you can't pull it, the water can't either. We've got the drippers running just fine, still nice and solid in place, but no more sprays.